डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
My name is Dr. Alpa Rajput, welcoming you all in a Chaitanya studio of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Open University. In the last session, we have discussed about what is an internet, the history of internet, and we have discussed the various networks and the topologies of internet. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the various internet terminology, and most important part of internet is a virtual private network. Let me start with the first internet terminology, the various internet terms. The first term that we are going to discuss is an IP address. What is an IP address? A IP address is a 32-bit address that consists of two components. To identify the specific computer in a network, each computer are having their unique IP address. A IP address is a number, is in number. It consists of two parts. At the left part it calls a network bits or a network address, which consists the network portion of the address, and the second part, the right part, is consists a host bits, which is the host portion of the address. Let me discuss what is a network address or a network bit actually is. Each network assigned an unique network number. A network is what? When the multiple computers are connected with each other is called the network. In each network, we are having a unique network ID ke je here we are using as a part of our IP address. It will be assigned globally, means each and every network are having the unique network ID or a bits or address. A host number is nothing but a specific computer number. Here the host address may be reused on a different network. As a network changed, we can assign the same host ID to the that specific computers in that specific network also, okay, because it is managed locally, means it is for the specific network PC only. A format of IP address, basically in a 32 bits IP address, they are allocating some bits for the prefix and some for the suffix, okay. As a prefix part, which is the leftmost part of a IP address, જે network જે આપણે network address use કરીએ છીએ, અને rightmost part માં આપણે host address use કરીએ છીએ. તો it can be large prefix and small suffix. Large prefix મતલબ તમારો જે network હોય એ અગર વાસ્ટ હોય, મેની નેટવર્ક્સ હોય, તો એવા કેસીસમાં, અને when you are having a fewer host per network, એ કેસીસમાં જે IP address 32 બીટનું જનરેટ થાય છે, it will have the large prefix and a small suffix, means rightmost જે નંબરિંગ છે, જે બિટ્સ છે, it will be lower, okay, smaller. Small prefix and large suffix will be assigned when you are having the few networks and many hosts per network, okay. Now what is the classes of IP address? On basis of the classes, the specific IP address is used for the specific purpose. On basis of that classes, we identify what is the purpose of a specific address. A multiple address formats are chosen which allow both the large and small prefixes, means the prefix leftmost portion of a IP address is this format is called an address class. Means address class is what? Multiple address format use કરવામાં આવે, જે large અને small prefixes use કરતું હોય within a network, એને address classes કહેવામાં આવે છે. Address classes ને identify કરવું હોય તો એના માટે શું છે? A class of an address is identified by a first 4 bit of your IP address. તમારા જે IP address છે એના જે first 4 bits છે, it will identify કે specific IP address કયા class થી belong કરે છે. Let me see the classes. These are the 5 classes that any IP address consists. Here you can see the first first bit, on basis of this 4 bit, we can identify which this IP address is belongs to which class. Okay, here we can see A class છે તો એનું first bit છે it will 0. Here on basis of that we can identify. So we are having the A, B, C, D, E classes of an IP address. Now what is the purpose of each class? Let me see. The first A, B and C are the primary classes, and basically these classes are used to identify the ordinary host addressing. Normal જે રૂટીનમાં આપણે હોસ્ટ યુઝ કરીએ છીએ કે જે એક સિંગલ હોસ્ટ ઇઝ પાસિંગ a message to any other host. In that case is જે IP addresses use થાય છે it's an ordinary host addressing માટે that are used. Next the class D. Class D is used for the multicast which is a limited form of broadcast. એના માટે આપણે class D use કરીએ છીએ. Multicasting means what? A single host is passing the message to the multiple other computer. તો આવા કેસમાં જે મેસેજીસ પાસિસ થાય છે મલ્ટિપલ કમ્પ્યુટર્સને ડિસ્ટ્રીબ્યુટ થવાના છે. સો ઇટ ઇઝ કોલ્ડ ધી મલ્ટીકાસ્ટિંગ. ઓકે, હિયર વોટ હાઉ ધ મલ્ટીકાસ્ટિંગ ડન? ઇન્ટરનેટ હોસ્ટ જે હોસ્ટ છે ઇટ વિલ જોઈન અ મલ્ટીકાસ્ટ ગ્રુપ. સ્પેસિફિક ગ્રુપને it will just join. Packets are delivered to all the members of a group. જે પેકેટ પાસ થાય છે by the host will be delivered to all the hosts of the network. Routers manage delivery of a single packet from source to all the members of multicast group. જે રાઉટર હોય છે તમારું નેટવર્કનું it will manage where to pass the packet. Multicastની અંદર single host will pass the packets to the number of other hosts. જે E classes છે it is reserved because it is not a standardized one. The next concept is URL. URL is a uniform resource locator. What is the problem actually with the IP address is it is in a number format and it is quite tedious to remember the number for identifying a specific host. So in place of that we are using a word based addressing which is called the URL, Uniform Resource Locator. A URL and an IP address is same. For identifying any specific PC, either you use a IP address of that PC or you are using a URL, both are completely same. For example, see the IP address for the universities, URL is given for the university is like this: http://baou.edu.in. In that we are going for the specific link, that is courses offered by the BOU. ટેલનેટ URL હોય તો આ રીતે ડિફાઇન કરવામાં આવે છે. લેટ વી સી એના જે ઇન્ટરનલ આ જે કઈ રીતે ડિફાઇન કરવામાં આવે છે. વિચ આર ધ પાર્ટ ઓફ URL? લેટ વી સી. The basically URL is divided into two section. જે મેં URL define કરી it is divided into two section. That first section is identified for protocol server, transfer or transport protocol server, and the second section જે define કરે છે is a generic top level domain or path or a file name. Let me see the example. A transport protocol server means what? I have shown in an example. We are starting with http then www.baou.edu.in. In this, the term that we are using http, it is called the protocol server, is a transfer or a transport protocol server. Here http is defining what? The basic URL that is defined, the purpose of that is moves the graphical hypertext file. The specific site you are opening is the purpose of that one is to move a graphical or a hypertext file, and the extension and the name of HTTP is what? Hypertext Transport Protocol. In this way, when you are wants to move a file between two computers, the protocol that you are using, protocol server you are using is a FTP, File Transfer Protocol. When you want to move only text based file, in that casing we are using a Gopher, is a Gopher client. In a case when we want to access a discussion group, news group, in that cases we are using a news as a protocol server. And finally, when we want to allow the remote login to another computer, જ્યારે remote communication કરવું હોય between the computers, in that cases we are using a telnet. I have in example I have shown a URL which consists of telnet. Okay. The second part of a URL જે consist કરે છે, it's a generic top level domain. It defines the domain કે specific કોને તમે define કરી રહ્યા છો. It defines a domain of a specific URL. Okay, it can be either a path or it can be a specific file name. Let me see the example. Here we are having an example. I have write one link URL here, http baou.edu.in. In that we are going for the courses offered. Now here http is what? Protocol. That baou.edu.in is what? A server, or we can say a specific domain. And here the courses offered.html specific file we are getting is what? A file name of the page on the site. A specific je domain છે Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University no, in that we are opening a specific file. આ રીતે URL is a combination of a protocol and a domain and a file path. Let me discuss the domain into detail. Okay, we have seen a domain, specific domain. Now domain is defining what? A domain is a domain name system. It's a DNS. Okay, DNS allows the computers and people to use a name instead of IP address. Like we have used a baou.edu.in. In that we are defining the domain of a specific country or a specific organization through which we can identify कि specific URL કોને connect કરી રહ્યા છે યા કોને concern કરી રહ્યા છે. Okay. Here the domain names are made up of the multiple parts separated by periods. For example, in our example we have seen baou.edu.in, right? The last part is a standard suffix such as .com, .org, .edu, .net. Let me see what is this. Okay, the domain name, here we are having an example, like I have write here, this is a protocol, this is our main URL here, in which there this is a full URL name. Here in that, here we are using a standard suffix as we have discussed. Standard suffix use કરવામાં આવે છે કે જેના through you can identify કે specific જે URL છે કોને belong કરે છે કોને concern કરે છે. From this I can identify કે આ URL છે .com, something commercial organization કોઈ છે એને define કરી રહી છે. And in છે it means it is related with the India. Okay, so domain name are allocated by the local domain naming authority. જે specific country હોય છે या specific organization છે એને local organization मतलब local domain naming authority છે એ domain name આપે છે કે જેથી એ શું રહે? યુનિક રહે. દરેક ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન માટે પોતાનું એક યુનિક નેમ રહે. ઓકે, countries also typically have their own suffix as a part of a domain name. દરેકે દરેક કન્ટ્રીને અગર તમારે કરવું હોય કે સ્પેસિફિક ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન કઈ કન્ટ્રીને બિલોંગ કરે છે તો કન્ટ્રી રિલેટેડ ડોમેન્સ બી ડિફાઇન કરેલા હોય છે. ઓકે, here DNS will do how it will mapped with the IP address. So a DNS allows the names to be associated with the IP address and provides the mechanism for these pairs to be dynamically updated and the changes propagated throughout the network. DNS will allow what? Whenever you are writing any domain name, it will identify, it will map it with the IP address and એ તમને ઇન્ફોર્મેશન પ્રોવાઈડ કરતો રહે સ્પેસિફિક. ઓકે, if one DNS server doesn't know how to translate a particular domain name ને આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ ન કરવું, in that case is it asks another one and so on until the correct IP address is written. On basis of a domain name you are trying to identify the IP address of a specific place. if the one server is not able to identify, it will be passed to the next server. In this way, it will be passed to the next server till the IP address is not identified. Okay. Now see here, what is a domain name and what is host name. This whole here we are starting from www to mypccompany.com.in. Here the full host name, the host name means the full organization name is what? my_pc.company.com and in. From the com we can identify it's for the commercial purpose and it is related with the India, right? Here in this is the domain name, that my_pc.company.com in. Okay, this is define the domain name. It defines that in a my PC some company is there and we are which is related with the commercial work and it is in India. Okay, let me see the various domains we have seen. So which are the domains are domain there? .com if it is there, country based, अगर as we have discussed, country based domains name भी આપવામાં આવે છે જે country specifically પોતાને identified કરવા માટે કરે છે. એ જ રીતે generic top level domains use કરવામાં આવે છે. .com commercial enterprise define કરે છે, .org organizational site define કરે છે, .net network site define કરે છે, .edu education site define કરે છે like baou.edu. So it defines that this is this URL is belongs to what? A specific educational site. .government, if any government organization are there, it will be defined by .gov government. Okay, like we are having ojas.guj. Right, so here we are defining the government. Okay, .mil which defines the military site. .int organization specific established by the international treaty. Okay, international organization ne define કરવા માટે use થાય. .biz it used for the commercial as well as personal purpose. .info it is also used for the commercial and personal purpose. If you someone is sharing some information, in that cases they are using it some commercial or normal information. And .name is used for the personal site. If you are in somewhere in a domain we are having the .name as a domain name, then we can identify it's for the personal site. It's a personal site of a specific person. Some country, as I told you, country level domain are there. AU is for identifying the Australia, IN is identifying the India, CL is your for Chile, FR for France, US for United States, ZA for South Africa, UK for United Kingdom, JP for Japan, ES for Spain is defined the Spain country, DE for Germany, CA for Canada and HK for Hong Kong. So these are the country based domain name. Okay. Now let me discuss the World Wide Web. In earlier session we have discussed in internet history that when the foundation of www World Wide Web is done, then એક આખી જે નોર્મલ મિલિટરી સાઇટ ઇન્ટરનેટ યુઝ થતું હતું એના બદલે એને પબ્લિકલી યુઝ કરવામાં યુઝ થવા માંડ્યું. તો આ www એકચ્યુઅલી ટર્મ છે શું? લેટ વી સી. The World Wide Web, also called the web, is an information space where documents and other web resources are identified. एक information space છે, one space where what it contains a documents or a other web resources by that will be identified by what? A specific uniform resource locators. એની દરેકે દરેક ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ એ ઇન્ફોર્મેશન છે એને આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ કરવા માટે we are having the URL of that specific information interlinked by hypertext link. એને એક્સેસ કરવા માટે મતલબ એની અંદરની સ્પેસિફિક ઇન્ફોર્મેશનને એક્સેસ કરવા માટે we are using the hyperlinks and accessible via the internet. and this will be accessible, that information will be accessible by the internet, means from anywhere, any user from anywhere can use a specific link and can get the information from that specific site. Okay. World Wide Web is a global collection of documents and other resources linked by hyperlink and uniform resource identifier. Okay. Here we are having an uniform resource identifier which will identify the specific URL. Its outstanding feature is hypertext. It uses a hypertext, textual based content or graphical content. So numbering system is not there, so we can easily get an idea and we can fetch the information. A method of instance cross referencing. That also www is including hypertext use करे છે, cross referencing નો concept use करे છે કે જેથી તમે કોઈ બી પ્લેસ ઉપરથી લિંક ના દ્વારા કોઈ બી એક સ્પેસ બીજી કોઈ બી પ્લેસ ઉપર જમ્પ કરી શકો છો, બીજી કોઈ બી URL ઉપર જમ્પ કરી શકો છો. When it was found, www developed in 1991 by Tim Berners-Lee and others at where the European Laboratory for a Particle Physics called CERN, that we already have discussed in internet history, that Tim Berners-Lee have found the www, and after that the first Mosaic web browser were invented, which is in a hypertext, which also contained what? A text as well as graphical content, right? The CERN team created the protocol based on a hypertext that makes it possible to connect content on the web with a hyperlink. Okay. Now the second portion is if you want to set the home page, specific URL as a home page, whenever you open your browser and you want to set some specific URL as a home page, then how to set it? So Internet Explorer ની અંદર તમારા setting માં you go for the tools menu, in that you click the internet option. So this window will be open. Here we are having the multiple option that we can set as per our need. Okay. If you want to set a specific link as a home page, whenever you want to you open your browser, you want a specific page to be opened. Like I want to whenever I open my Google browser, I just wanted like my Chrome browser, I just wanted to open first bou.edu.in. Then here I can set the site http://www.bou.edu.in, and I can use and I can just save the changes, apply. Then whenever I open my Chrome, the first page that will be open will be what? A bou.edu.in site. If I want to use a specific given URL as a home page, then I can click on a use current as a home page. Okay. Here the address is provided. If I want to we are in a always in a that we want to save some history, the pages that we already have gone through, yeah, we have searched. એને અગર તમારે સેવ કરવા હોય તો we are having an option of saving the history. Now how we can save? Here we are having the days to keep pages in history. How many days you want to keep the specific searched page in a history? So here we can set the number and we can click on a apply. And અગર તમારે જે બી already history છે એને clear કરવી હોય, then you can click on a clear history. Okay. So these are the various terminology of internet that we have discussed. Now the next is a web space. What is a web space? When we had discussed about ISP, internet service provider, at that time what is the purpose of the internet service provider? It provides the service of an internet, right? In that we have discussed the web hosting. Web hosting, internet service provider is doing what? It provides us the space to store our website, અને પછી multiple user દ્વારા that will be opened. Okay. તો આપણને એનું જે ટોટલ સાઇટ્સ હોય છે એની અંદર પોતાના જે વેબસાઇટ છે એને હોસ્ટ કરવાનો ઓપ્શન આપે છે. સો હિયર વેબ સ્પેસ ઇઝ રિલેટેડ how much space is there. Okay, so the web space is a storage space or a disk space refers to the amount of space on a web server. તમારું જે સર્વર છે એના ઉપર કેટલી amount of સ્પેસ છે કે જેના બેઝિસ ઉપરથી જ્યારે વેબ હોસ્ટિંગ કરતા હોય તો ત્યાં તમારી સ્પેસિફિક વેબસાઇટ તમે હોસ્ટ કરી શકો યા નહીં એ આઈડેન્ટિફાય કરશે. દેટ ઇઝ અલોકેટેડ ટુ વેબસાઇટ ઓનર બાય વોટ વેબ હોસ્ટિંગ કંપની ISP. ઇન્ટરનેટ સર્વિસ પ્રોવાઈડર હોય છે એ જ્યારે વેબ હોસ્ટિંગ કરે છે તો એ વખતે તમારા જે સર્વર ઉપર જે સ્પેસ હોય એના બેઝિસ ઉપર એ લોકો તમને સ્પેસ પ્રોવાઈડ કરી શકે છે. ઇટ ઇઝ મેડ અપ ઓફ ધ ટોટલ ક્વોન્ટિટી ઓફ ઓલ ટેક્સ. તમારી જે સાઇટ છે એની અંદરની ટોટલ ફાઇલ્સ, ઇમેજીસ, સ્ક્રિપ્ટ્સ, ડેટાબેઝ, ઈમેલ્સ એન્ડ અધર ફાઇલ્સ જે તમારી વેબસાઇટની છે બધાને ઇન્ક્લુડ કરતી ટોટલ સ્પેસ આઈડેન્ટિફાય કરે છે. ઓકે, સો ઇટ મેક્સ યોર અપલોડેડ કન્ટેન્ટ ઓલવેઝ અવેલેબલ ઓનલાઈન. સર્વર ઉપર તમારી કન્ટેન્ટ મૂકી હોય એટલે ઓલવેઝ જ્યારે બી એક્સેસ કરવું હોય તો એની યુઝર ફ્રોમ એનીવે કેન એક્સેસ it by your URL and your virtual profile unaccessible to shortage in resources. The purpose of web space is what? It allows you to upload a file information on www where it will be available at the global scale. Any person from anywhere can access your site. These resources enable you to store various files that are not visible to website visitor. ખાલી તમારી વેબસાઇટને ઇન્ક્લુડ નથી કરતું પણ ઘણી એવી ફાઇલ્સ બી ઇન્ક્લુડ કરે છે જે તમારા વેબસાઇટ યુઝર એક્સેસ નથી કરતા બટ ઇટ પ્લે એન ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ રોલ ફોર ધ પ્રોપર ફંક્શનિંગ ઓફ યોર વેબસાઇટ. તમારી વેબસાઇટની જે એક્સટર્નલ ફાઇલ્સ છે અધર ફાઇલ્સ છે જે વેબસાઇટને પ્રોપર વર્કિંગ માટે જરૂરી છે એને બી ઓક્યુપાય કરે છે. અપાર્ટ ફ્રોમ ધીસ everything, only storing files and programs that lie in the background of a website, it also responsible for what? Supporting its interactivity, dynamic content, statistics and email communication. Here web space is also responsible for that. Web space occupying file. તમારી મેઇન ફાઇલ સિવાય કેટલી નંબર ઓફ ફાઇલ્સ વેબ સ્પેસ જ્યારે બી કોઈ વેબસાઇટ હોસ્ટ કરે છે તો ઓક્યુપાય કરે છે. ઇટ ઇન્ક્લુડ્સ ધ PHP ફાઇલ્સ. ધ પર્પઝ ઓફ ધીસ ફાઇલ્સ ઇઝ ડુઇંગ વોટ? ઓર્ડર ફોર્મ પ્રોસેસિંગ ફોર ઓનલાઈન સ્ટોર્સ એન્ડ પોલ ધ રિઝલ્ટ્સ મેનેજમેન્ટ. જે PHP ફાઇલ છે હોસ્ટિંગ કરો તમે ત્યારે PHP ફાઇલ જનરેટ થાય છે. ધીસ વિલ ડુ ધીસ. A database file which will store all the data related with your site. CGI program file which is the purpose of that is what? Processing your data. It includes the CSS file, a cascading style sheet which provides the styles element of your web page. JavaScript files, the purpose of this one is as I said, it's also provide the interactivity. So interactivity માટે they are including the JavaScript files. Analog files, the purpose of this is defines the details about your website visitor behavior. You can identify કે કેટલી log generate થયા of your website. Okay, so these are the web space and how these web pages are measured. મતલબ તમે જે સ્પેસ અલોકેટ કરવામાં આવે છે તમારી વેબસાઇટમાં તો એ કઈ રીતે મેઝર કરવામાં આવે છે તો ઇટ કેન બી ડિફાઇન ઇન બાઇટ્સ, કિલોબાઇટ્સ, મેગાબાઇટ્સ ઓર ગીગાબાઇટ. નોર્મલી ગીગાબાઇટ્સ યુઝ થાય છે when they are allocating a space. Okay, these are the various internet terms we have discussed. In the next session we will discuss about the VPN, a virtual private network. Thank you.